Question 6, graph the solutions to this system of inequalities. So now we've got two that we've got to graph. So that first one, I'm going to use the intercepts, x, y. When x is 0, y is going to have to be 4. And when y is 0, x is going to have to be negative 3. And so if I go and graph that, there's my 0, 4, that's my negative 3, 0. This is the same, that first one is basically the same as what we did on the last problem. So I'm going to connect those with a line. It's going to be a solid line. That one's just a little bit off, so let me see if I can change the angle a little bit on that. Is that going to work? There we go. All right, so it's a solid line because this is a less than or equal to, and I want to include all the points on that line because it's okay if they equal exactly 12. And let's test, does 0, 0 work? Well, if I put 0 in for each of these terms, it's going to become 0 plus 0, which is 12. And so all of that would be 0. Is 0 less than or equal to 12? It is. So 0, 0 is a solution. So that means I'm going to shade everything to the right of that line. Okay. How about the other line? Now this one's in slope-intercept form. Okay, y equals mx plus b. I know it's an inequality, but the way you graph the boundary line's the same. So first off, we know the b value, the y-intercept, is going to be at 2. So I could go up here at 2, put a dot. And then my slope is 3. Okay? Or think of that as 3 over 1. Remember, slope is rise over run. So I'm going to start there at 2, and I'm going to go up 3 over 1. So I'm going up 3 over 1. Up 3 over 1. And I could do that a few times until I get my line. Now in this one, it's greater than. So we don't want the y to equal 3x plus 2. So that means that I'm going to use a dotted line on this one. So try to get this as straight as I can. So here is my dotted line. And then you have to figure out what side am I going to shade. So let me write it again down here. Y is greater than 3x plus 2. I'm always pick the origin. Let me pick something else. Let's pick, I don't know, something like 5, 5, 5. I don't know, I'm just randomly picking that point. So if I picked 5, 5 and plugged that in for x and y, I'm going to get 5 is greater than 3 times 5 plus 2. Is that true? Is 5 greater than 15 plus 2? It is not, okay, because that ends up being 17. So 5, 5 is not a solution. So what that means is instead of shading to the right of the dotted line, I'm going to, let me switch colors, shade to the left of it. So I would be shading in all of this stuff over here to the left of that dotted line. So then where is the solution? The solution is where they overlap. So the solution to this set of equations is this area right here.